Okay, so I just finished lesson 6, which is basically about crafting the marketing message. There's a lot in this chapter, a lot of really interesting concepts, and each one really requires a lot of thought. He goes through developing the angle for how you're going to attract your interested customers, clients, mailing list sign-uppers, whatever. So finding a really good angle, creating a headline to express that angle in very punchy language, writing the story behind the angle, the list of benefits of how your product or program or whatever is going to benefit your prospect, all sorts of things. And I'm just reading it off the page here because it's too much for me to just remember. But I did take a whole bunch of notes, and I did make a whole bunch of notes on my own, including a nice little picture of a guitar there. Hope that helps. And the fun thing here is that there's a lot to read in this chapter, for one thing, after you listen to it. And the writing, you start to notice that he has written the pages of information and guiding you through this in the style of what he's teaching you to do. So not only is it teaching you to do it, but it already is it. So you can kind of experience reading such a thing while he's telling you how to create such a thing, which is very smart. But to complete the homework, that's going to take me some time, because there's, now that he's walked me through all this stuff, now I have to really apply these concepts to my business concept around guitar lessons. And it's just a lot of different things. The angle is different from the headline, is different from the story, is different from the benefits, is different from the third-party voice. I mean, there's just a lot of thinking and work to do on this, which is great. I mean, it's going to be a great exercise to go through, and I'm doing what he says, which is to write things out longhand. And it's really amazing because it really does open up the mind. It slows things down a little bit, and I find myself coming out with ideas that I never would have had if I was furiously typing along on a keyboard. There's just something more visceral about it. So I hope you do that too. It's really good. Anyway, I've got pages of stuff to write out based on the lessons in lesson 6 and how they apply to my business. And so be it. This lesson may take me a couple of days to get through. This is not to be rushed, because I feel like this is really important stuff. This is really where I begin to apply these principles directly to the business project that I am working on, in a very detailed way, in a very handheld way. He's taking us along in a really, thorough way. And so I need to be thorough in response, because if I move ahead of this and I haven't been thorough, then I'm kind of wasting my time. So this may take me a day or two, but that's okay. I expect to learn a whole lot and get even more psyched with more ideas and how this is all going to work. So I will see you next time, which will be soon. Have fun.